Namaste, beautiful people. Welcome to your practice. We're here from Sorry Thanks I Love You today, visiting the Kendone Gallery. So exciting to be in this beautiful space with all this colour. We're taking you to places that you might miss. In Sydney, sometimes the things we love seem a little far away. So we're trying to really bring you some joy through your phone and your yoga. So if we haven't practiced together before, my name is Mish, and we will start in a seat today. And if it's okay for you, cross-legged seat would be perfect. If that means for you sitting on something, a prop or a cushion, that would be great. But otherwise, just folding the right shin in front of the left, either in Sukhasana, our easy seat, or maybe a half lotus with the right foot near the left hip crease. From here, drop the right hand behind you, take the left hand to the sky, big breath in. And as you exhale, twist to the right, left hand outside the right knee, really feeling that sensation of twist through the vertebra, through the spine. Taking one final breath, and the breath out. And as you inhale, unwind yourself, left hand behind you, right hand to left knee or thigh. Big inhale, grow a little taller. Breathing out, twisting around to the left this time. And again, try not to lean back on your left hand, but really feel whereabouts in your back body you're feeling the sensation of twist. One more breath. Stay for the exhale. And as you inhale, come on back through to the center, and let's change the cross of the legs. Left shin bone in front, or left foot in the right hip crease for half lotus. Left hand behind you, right hand to the sky. Twisting to the left to begin with this time, really feeling maybe the difference in the stability of your hips. As you inhale, come on back through to the center, right hand behind you, left hand to right knee. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist right. With a breath in, come on back through to the center, and from here, come over onto your hands and your knees. Take a few moments to just explore your body, perhaps finding some cat-cows, inhaling to drop the belly, lift the face and the tail, exhaling to round into the spine, puffing up through the shoulders, creating or finding that sense of mobility in the body today. Maybe even noticing which parts of you aren't moving so fluidly, where there's some stickiness or tightness. Maybe you start to make it a little more organic, adding in some rolling shapes through the hips or the wrists. But as you're ready, do come on back through to the center. And with a breath in, sweep the right arm to the sky. As you exhale, thread the needle, right arm underneath the left, right shoulder, right ear, come down to the mat. And you can start to walk your left hand out in front of you, or you can even wrap it behind you for a bind here, tucking it into your right hip. Again, notice where you feel the sensation of the twist. And with a breath in, you'll unwind yourself, coming back through to tabletop. And setting up for the other side. With a breath in, left arm to the sky. Thread the needle, left arm underneath the right, left ear, left shoulder to the earth. Again, maybe this is perfect. Perhaps you extend the right arm out in front of you, or maybe you reach it behind you for the half bind. Feel that even in the twist there's this dynamism. With the breath in, you create space. And the breath out, you maybe twist a little deeper, taking up that space. Let it be an inhale that unwinds you. Come on back through to the center. And as you're ready, you can tuck your toes and extend your legs for downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana is that shape that we can always come to really notice the differences from day to day, even from practice to practice, the morning, the evening.
So once you've moved, explored it, do come on into stillness and just notice that your knees are soft here so that you can press into the hands and the tail moves way up and back, creating traction in the spine. Once you have that sense of length, maybe starting to feel the heels descend to the earth. But don't worry too much if you have tight hamstrings at this point. Just focus on that length through your spine. Taking another breath. And the breath out. Take a walk to the top of your mat, as many steps as you like. And when you get here, ragdoll your body. And again, keep the knees bent here. So it really is about this cascading of the spine, as if water is pouring over rocks. Really feel that sense of space between the vertebrae. Let go of your head. Crown of the head drops to the earth. Maybe a nod yes, a shake no, a little swing or a sway. And it's a slow rise. We roll all the way up to standing. We meet in mountain pose, Tadasana. You can roll your shoulders or stretch your arms or fix your hair or your clothes to the top, whatever you need to do. And we'll work into a few little binds today. So let's just take a look. We'll interlace the fingers at the base of the spine, making a fist. This will be our first variation, and we can also do this in the opposite direction. So just stepping the fingers once to the left. You'll still be in the bind, but it might feel a little bit different because it's not your favorite way of doing it. The second one will be hooking the thumbs, spreading the fingers, almost like you've got a butterfly in your hands. We'll add those into the flow. So as you inhale, hook the thumbs, spread the fingers, sweep them up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. As you exhale, fold forward over the legs, keep that butterfly moving forward and down. Interlace the fingers, base of the spine, knuckles up and over the head, release the head, feel that stretch through the shoulder girdle. And as you inhale, release the hands, hook the thumbs, sweep them forward all the way up. Exhale, fold. Interlace the fingers, make a fist, knuckles up and over the head, enjoy the stretch. Inhale, release, hook thumbs, offer the arms forward and up. Once more, exhaling to fold, stretching forward and down, interlace the fingers, make a fist, knuckles up and over the head, drop the head, and as you inhale, you can release the hands and step back, down facing dog. Just a big breath in so we're together. And a full breath out. With an inhale, come on through to plank pose. Shoulders over the wrists. Press the floor away, and if you need to, you can drop the knees, but keep this same long line through the body. The belly is still switched on. Your choice, knees or not, take a breath. Exhale to your bellies. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, lower the heart back down. Two more. Inhale, baby cobra, lift. Exhale and lower. Last one, let's inhale and hold it. Really feel that expansiveness through the chest. The collarbones broad and moving apart. Float the hands now. And if it's available, you might even take the fingers back to interlace for a bind. Keep the chest lifting, the knuckles moving in the opposite direction. For one more breath. Exhale, release, hands back to the earth, head to the floor. Press the hips back towards the heels for child's pose, Balasana. Remembering that this is your safe place. You can come on down and rest here at any time. From here, tuck toes, extend legs, downward facing dog. Just a big breath in so we're together, and a full breath out. As you inhale, rise to toes, bend your knees, hop or step, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift and lengthen the spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale and fold. Hook the thumbs, butterfly the fingers, stretch forward all the way to the sky. Exhale, fold forward and down, releasing the hands, interlace them. Stretch the knuckles up and over the head. Inhale, release the hands to the floor. And exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Just a big breath in, so we're together here. And a full breath out. As you inhale, lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, tiger curl, knee to nose, really hug it in. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose, and step the right foot through to lunge. Drop into the hips and look forward. Now have a look back at your left foot. Hop the left foot in so the heel comes down to the earth and the toes point out slightly to the left. Then keep a nice deep bend in your right knee and sweep your arms forward and up to the sky for Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. You're welcome to straighten out the right knee as you adjust your stance. If it feels a little bit like you're on a tightrope, make sure you wiggle the right foot out slightly to just give yourself a bit more space, almost like train tracks. Once you're in the shape, deep bend in the right knee, pressing into the left heel, left leg is alive, and the arms move forward and up. So we're trying to take any sense of back bend out of the pose and instead reach the arms forward just slightly ahead of the face, maybe even spinning the hands to touch, moving your head back out of the way. Take a breath in. As you exhale, interlace the fingers, same bind behind you. Inhale, bust open the heart. Exhale, humble warrior, right shoulder to right knee. Drop the crown of the head, stretch the knuckles up. Take a breath. Release your hands to the floor and step back, downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift the left leg. Tiger curl, knee to your nose, hug it in. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger curl, squeeze and step left foot to lunge. Look back at the right foot, hop it in so that you can see the heel pressing down. Deep bend in the left knee, and as you're ready, inhale, arms to the sky. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Feel the sense of earth below you, so you're pushing down, but also squeezing the heels towards each other, drawing energy all the way up the spine to the fingertips. And again, notice if you have that little back bend. Take the hands forward. See if you can feel the belly switching on and maybe drawing the hands together in front of your face. Breath in. Exhale, interlace hands at the base of the spine. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, humble warrior, pour it forward, left shoulder, left knee. Knuckles reach up. Make it about your shoulders rather than your hips today. For a breath. Step it back, downward facing dog. Now it's your choice this round. We are releasing the shoulders, so maybe not creating more tension in the chest with chaturanga and up dog. But if you'd like a flow, you can inhale through to plank. Exhale to your bellies. Inhale, untuck the toes, lift the chest, maybe floating the hands. Exhale, lower, hips to heels, child's pose. Then downward facing dog. Big breath in down dog, so we're all together. Full breath out. Let's keep adding on. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step it straight through to lunge. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, seal the left heel, and inhale, Warrior 1. Take a breath in, reach up. Exhale, interlace fingers, base of the spine. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, pour it forward, humble warrior. Just a breath in here and a breath out. And as you inhale, Warrior 1, release the hands, sweep them forward and up to the sky. Now straighten the right knee and turn your 10 toes to the long edge of your mat. Keep the arms lifted, but feel free to adjust the feet if you need it. With an inhale, cactus shape the arms, help the chest open. And as you exhale, right arm wraps underneath the left for our third bind.
Now you can either just have a single wrap with the backs of the hands touching, or you can double wrap the hands so the palms come to touch, but make sure you're not doing something strange that's in between, one or the other. Make a choice. Once you're in it, lift the elbows, and as you exhale, pour it forward. Let the weight of your chest, your head, your neck, your arms be heavy, really creating space through the back of the body, and maybe even noticing some sensation in the legs. Release the hands, bring them to the earth. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Stay lifted, hands come to hips. And as you inhale, all the way up to standing. Good. Bend into your right knee, right toes spin forward. Frame your foot with your hands and step back, downward facing dog. Just taking a breath in down dog. Notice how your body's feeling, the length in your legs, the space in your chest. Then we move to the other side. As you inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step the left foot through to lunge. Breath in, drop the hips. Exhale, hop the right foot in. Inhale, warrior one, arms to the sky. Take a breath. Interlace fingers, base of the spine. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, pour it forward. Left shoulder, left knee, humble warrior. Just a breath in and a breath out. And as you inhale, release the hands, sweep them forward and up to the sky, warrior one. Straighten out your left knee and spin your toes to the long edge of your mat once again. Reaching up to the sky with an inhale, cactus arms. This time it's left arm underneath the right. Again, single or double wrap, up to you. But once you're in it, lift your elbows. Then take a forward fold. Once again, almost that visualization of a waterfall, that cascade. As everything heads towards the floor, you've still got the steady base of your feet and your legs for support. But let everything else go. And release the hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine with strong legs, hands to hips. And then inhale all the way up to standing. Spin the left toes forward, bend the knee, frame the foot, step it back, downward facing dog. Your choice, hold dog or come with me for a flow. No chaturanga today. Just creating strength through the back body rather than flexibility. Really focusing all of our attention on the upper spine, the thoracic, the shoulder blades, the chest. Down dog's where we meet. One more round like that. As you inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step it through to lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Moving a little faster through the flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, interlace the fingers. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Just a breath in and a breath out. As you inhale, arms to the sky. This time straightening out the right leg, we reach forward and take a fold over the right leg. Not staying here long though, just starting to feel into the stretch and perhaps noticing that you might need to adjust your feet, maybe stepping the left foot in slightly. Really pull back through the right hip so that you can feel that you're folding over the right leg. With a breath in, stretch your arms forward and all the way to the sky. Now, if that was enough for you, you can stay with that variation of pyramid. If you want a little more, one more bind, you can secretly fist bump yourself behind your back, keeping the chest open here. It means you're not going to be able to use your hands though, so choose wisely. Take a breath in. Now take a forward fold over your right leg. And if you've decided to keep your hands behind you, this might be a little more intense. If you need the support of the floor, do it. And just make sure that you're not compromising the shape and folding over towards the left, and you're really feeling it in the right leg. Just one more breath. Release your hands, frame your foot, and step back, downward facing dog. And just notice, is the right leg feeling a whole lot longer than the left right now? Taking the time to pause in down dog and just feel what you feel before we move on. Other side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it through to lunge. With an inhale, warrior one. Seal the right heel. Stretch the arms forward and up. Take a breath in. Interlace the hands, base of the spine. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, pour it forward, humble warrior. Drop the head, lift up through the fingertips. Inhale, release the hands, sweep them forward and up to the sky. Straighten the left knee. Take a forward fold as you reach all the way down over the left leg. Hands welcome this time. And you might feel quite different through your two sides. I know that my left leg is a little tighter than my right, so I need to step the right foot in. Maybe you do too. Pulling back through the left hip. Feel into the sensation. And let's inhale, stretch forward all the way up. Your choice here, if you want a secret fist bump, you can tap the hands together behind you, keeping that sense of openness through the heart, collarbones broad, breath in, folding forward. Once again for pyramid, this time without your hands maybe, or perhaps you decide or your body tells you that hands are actually a great idea and you release them to the floor. Regardless, you'll feel this in the back of the left leg. Cultivate that sense of steadiness. Taking one more breath. Release the hands, step it back, downward facing dog. Once again, just noticing how your body feels. Maybe as you press into the hands and back through the tail, you can start to straighten your knees as the heels move back towards the floor. But remember, make it about your spine first if that's you. You might like to rest this round. Otherwise, you can join me for a flow, inhaling to plank. Exhale to your bellies. Inhale, lift the chest, maybe float the hands. Exhale, lower, hips back to heels, child's pose. And downward facing dog as you're ready. I'll meet you there. From here, rise to your toes, bend your knees. You can hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift and lengthen out the spine. Exhale and fold forward. Hook the thumbs, butterfly the hands, stretch them forward all the way to the sky. And as you exhale, just release the hands and pause in Tadasana, mountain pose. Again, you can fix your hair or your clothes, whatever you need to do, but at some point, you'll really feel that sense of connection through the feet. Almost like you've got roots, like you're a tree. Drawing energy all the way up the legs that you've worked to stabilize, engage the muscles. Chest is still open as the shoulders roll down and back. That sense of vibrancy in the body, the spine, the mind. And blink open your eyes and find something to look at that's not moving, a gaze point. It's called a drishti. It's normally out on the floor in front of you rather than straight ahead. Working into a few standing balances now. Soften the knees so that you're not locking out the joints. And take the weight to the right foot. Give your left knee a squeeze into your chest, hug it in. Vrikshasana, tree pose to begin with. Left sole of foot to inside of right thigh or calf. Or if it feels very windy in here today, a kickstand is perfect.
hands come to prayer to help you find your balance. And as you're ready to come out, hug the left knee back into the chest. Now this is where you might stay. If you want to work a little deeper into some extension, bring the right hand to your right hip and your peace fingers, your index and middle finger, bind your left big toe on the left side. Again, maybe this is where you stay. If you want to work a little further, you can start to extend the left leg, stretching it straight forward. Make sure it's not turning out towards the left. From here we can explore that rotation. Do turn the left foot towards the left. Then come all the way back through to center. Hug the left knee in, and maybe this is where you were the whole time. And you can go ahead and release the left foot. Shake it off, shake it out. Setting up for the other side. Let's start with tree pose. Soften the knees, stand on the left leg. Hug the right knee into your chest. Then turn the right sole of the foot to the inside of the left thigh. Carve or kickstand, totally up to you. Just avoid your knee and press the hands into prayer. Standing on one leg takes that sense of perseverance, of determination. As you're ready, hug the right knee back in. And maybe this is enough. Standing on one leg is a challenge. You can be here. If you feel a little long in the legs now after that flow, you can go for some extension. Left hand to hip. Right peace fingers bind the right big toe. Starting to press the right heel forward, way out in front of you. Remember, stabilize the pelvis, the legs. And if you want to give it a go, sweeping the right leg way out to the right. Then come back to center, hug the right knee in, and let it go. Whew, little wiggle, shake it off, shake it out. As you inhale, you can reach your arms straight up to the sky. And exhale, take a forward fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Step back to downward facing dog. Again, focus on the length in your spine. Press into the hands and back through the tail. Knees stay soft, and then maybe they start to work their way to the floor.